What up, Dokkaners? We have hype coming back to Dokkan in the form of the LR Spirit Bomb GOKU. So, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the animations. We're going to be taking a look at what the unit does. We're going to go over all other announcements that were confirmed in-game, and we're also going to do a brief little preview on the upcoming campaign. Now, Global's banner should be dropping in about 2 days, day and a half from you watching this video, probably. So, you still have a little bit of time, but in terms of whether you should summon or not, it doesn't matter what this unit even does. This is just not the time to be summoning. Like, my main argument against summoning has nothing to do even with the unit itself, although that is the icing on the cake. The simple fact of the matter is, timing could not be worse. With how much we just had to go through on Global, and with how much uncertainty is coming up, this is just one of those banners that you really shouldn't be fixated on if you are a new player, a low-spending player, or just regular players in general. Of course, if you're a fan of the unit, you know, by all means, this is just a recommendation. You don't have to listen to a thing I say. That's all up to you. So that being said, let's just go through it. Let's check out the animations. I wanted to pause it on this. This is actually a really cool shot. I think I've seen this. I think I've actually seen these animations before. I don't remember. Okay, I don't remember Goku doing the little Frieza dance. So we'll just play this. I'm not going to bother with the music. Although I will say the active skill music is pretty cool. Actually, I think I have seen this. I don't know if I did a video reacting to it. Maybe I did. Yeah, this shot is pretty cool. I wish they included the shot from the movie where he's kind of drifting in the sky while launching attacks in all directions. It was a very framey animation. That would have been really cool to include here. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should do this because we want to hear the dub, right? So hold on.
What is that? It's warm. I will never forgive you! Take this!
Pokeball, go! Most of that animation wasn't even Goku. Okay. He chucked the Master Ball at Turles and then everything exploded. All right, well, there you go. That's the animation. Dub was okay. All right, so let's take a look at what the unit does real quick here. So Movie Hero's final trump card, key +4, 150%. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal. Greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to all enemies. This is an AoE unit. Key +5 attack and defense +150, plus an additional attack and defense +100 when performing a super attack when facing only 1 enemy. Key +5 when facing 2 or more enemies, attack and defense +30%, up to 150 when performing an ultra super attack per existing enemy. Count starts from the second enemy. You get all that? Key +5, attack +59% for the rest of the battle after delivering a final blow, plus an additional attack and defense +100 when key is 20 or more. Now, also, let's just go over the active skill. Active skill, massively raise attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage, can be activated when HP is 59% or less starting from turn 3, or can be activated when facing only 1 enemy starting from turn 5 from the start of battle. Now, regardless of how you feel about the unit, I'm sure all of you have your preconceived notions about the unit, or you might have seen some showcases on the JP side of the game. Regardless of your assessment of this unit, it doesn't even matter because of just the sheer timing of this unit and the subsequent banner that will likely follow. This is just not the time to be summoning, in my humble opinion. Of course, if you don't want to listen, you want to do your own summons, that's totally fine. But in my opinion, with how much we've gone through and with how much is coming up, and I'm not even talking about the thank you celebration or heroes or the pre-Christmas celebration or the pre-holiday celebration, the holiday celebration itself, with all of the uncertainty that's coming up in the new year, 2024, after how many summons you have probably done with the worldwide and 8-year anniversary, this is really just not the place to be doing it. These summons, in fact, among these 3 banners, I would argue this is the least valuable because when you look at the JP banner, there's not going to be much difference on the global side. So, you know, with this being the supporting cast, and with the sorts of banners that you've seen in Dokkan festivals, carnival banners for that matter, this is really just not the place to do this. But quite honestly, this is the perfect place for Dokkan to implement their brand new pity system. They are going to be implementing the pity system on the global side of the game on this banner because they know this is a horrendous banner through and through. So they are going to be giving us the legendary summon coins limited to sort of as an incentive to do some summons because otherwise they know everyone is going to skip this. So they are going to be implementing these 2 things, but in spite of this, I still feel it is not worth your stones. Again, my opinion. If you feel differently, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below. But I feel like the majority of us can agree that this is just not the time to be doing those summons. But I just wanted to remind you guys about this because JP just had their data download. Global hasn't had their data download yet. So when we do, I will cover whatever is in there if there's anything else that we missed. Because there's actually a couple of things that should be coming up for this part 2 celebration that we'll talk about. But I want to make sure everyone remembers that both Global and JP, for their respective part 2 banners, we will be having this. So I don't know what the JP banner is going to look like. I don't know what the Global banner is going to look like, quite honestly, but hopefully it is not something that really entices too many players to summon. I'm sure there will still be a few casualties in this summoning ordeal, but hopefully it won't be as much. Now let's go through the rest. So the in-game announcements, we got a few things here. We got the Super Elite. Oh yeah, the Super Elite. We got the Super Strike renewal for the Saiyan Saga Vegeta. We'll take a look at what he does. And we got the Super Battle Road. So finally, this is one of the biggest pieces of news for me. While Super Battle Road is, for the majority of the veteran players, a throwaway event at this point, for me in particular, this is a humongous boon that we are finally getting. Because with this 70th stage, we can finally complete this stupid support memory that has been laughing at me in my inventory for so long. Vegeta's family category boost by 10%. I cannot tell you how many times I've wanted to use this and had that stupid support memory glare at me, grayed out, unable to be accessible. I hate that. So finally, I will be able to use that. And this is going to be against, what is it? Gifted Warriors. So yeah, Frieza, Piccolo, the kids. Ugh. The kids. So yeah, that's gonna be coming up. Now let's go back to the Super Strike event renewal, Vegeta. So this guy's AGL tech, he plus 370% stats, greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage with a medium chance to stun. Attack and defense plus 150, plus an additional attack plus 100 when key is 6 or more, easy. Plus an additional defense plus 100 when key is 8 or more, easy. Medium chance to dodge when key is 10 or more, easy. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when performing a super attack. Okay, cool. No defense though. Okay. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 10 per key sphere obtained. Ooh. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type AGL excluded to AGL. Ooh. When facing an enemy whose name includes Goku. Oh. Okay. A lot of ups and downs there. In terms of links, do we have anything? We got Bombardment. That doesn't give us any links. Royal Lineage does. Shattering the Limit. Okay, so it's just really these two. All right, well, there you go. I mean, it's a free-to-play unit, so regardless of how you feel, you should still farm it out. But there you go for the Super Strike event renewal Vegeta. Now, this is not all that we're going to be getting during this Part 2 celebration. If you guys may recall, we did look back at this before. We're going to be getting category missions for the Legendary Goku and Vegeta events. Let's see what those entail. Bond of Parent and Child Planetary... Yeah, Bond of Parent and Child Planetary Destruction. And then for Vegeta, we get the same ones? You're saying Goku's family movie boss? It should be all of these. I don't think JP has had more since that. So that would be stuff that we can expect. And, global players, I hate to break it to y'all. We haven't had it yet in game, but when the campaign details do drop, I'm pretty sure we're getting a world tournament. It's more unfortunate for JP players because they have a new LR coming up, but for global players, we should be getting one as well. And it's going to be dropping, unfortunately, when Spider-Man 2 comes out. So make sure you guys subscribe to my second channel. Make sure you like this video first and then subscribe to the second channel because I will be covering the Spider-Man 2 game and you guys are going to love it. Also, follow me on Twitch because I'll be streaming it live. And then you're going to be getting all the edits that you've been wanting on those videos. So make sure you guys are checking all that out. But then the last thing is you might have noticed here, we sort of skip past this. What is this event? So this is basically the new challenge event that is going to be coming up with this. And this is sort of the reasoning behind summoning for the Goku. So, you know, if there isn't a reason before, it's for this. Why would you get the Goku so that you can AoE your way through this? So this is a very, very minuscule challenge event, just kind of a one-off thing, where it has a bunch of challenges that does give you some skill orbs. So to be fair, there is a lot to gain from this, but this one event, in my opinion, does not justify spending your precious stones at this critical juncture. But this is basically an AoE, like, you know, basically, look, the missions are clear, defeat 45 enemies in one attempt. You're just trying to AoE your way through this as efficiently, as swiftly, and as decisively as possible. And the more that you do, the more that you gain from it. You get stones. We can actually count this. So 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 19, 22, 24, 27, 32, 33. Did I count that right? 33 plus the 1, 34. So you're getting 34 stones. That's not even enough stones to do one full price multi. So yeah, I mean, I know that all of these are here, but at the same time, you have a bunch of other AoE units. You also have units that can launch multiple supers. There are other ways to do this, and I aim to do that sans Spirit Bomb Goku. So hopefully I can do that for you guys. I will be summoning, but I gotta let you guys know, the amount of summons that I want to do on this banner are very, very minimal, both because of Spider-Man's release, but also, you know, it's just, it doesn't even sit right with me. The timing for this banner, the value on this banner, I can't imagine that they could do anything different, even with the pity system, to make me want to summon. I mean, I guess maybe if they throw on Bulma, because Bulma combined with this could justify some summons, but at the same time, if you wanted your Bulma, you have the chance during worldwide download. So, you know, even that's not enough in my opinion. So that is pretty much it for this this little part 2 preview. As far as what's coming up, that's what matters. So think of this as a free opportunity to rest easy, gain more stones through all the events and content. And the Halloween banner, people have been asking about this. The Halloween news should probably drop when the campaign details drop. And then as far as the banner's concerned, I don't know. I mean, it would probably be maybe closer to into the next week, maybe, as we get closer to this date. So yeah, stand by for that. We don't have the news as of yet, but when we do get it, I will let you guys know. But again, remember, 9-year anniversary, 10-year anniversary, full synchro. There's a whole lot of uncertainty coming up. And the last thing you want to be doing is caught with 5 stones, 3 stones, with a bunch of new content, new banners coming up down the pipeline. You just don't want to be that guy. You just don't want to do it. So don't do it. All right, anyway, that's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on everything coming up for part 2. What are your thoughts on the Goku? What are your thoughts on the possibility of a world tournament? Let me know all of your thoughts and more regarding the coins too in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know when you see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. Bye-bye.